Hi, I'm Mike Roth, Certified EOS Implementer. So what is a rock? Simply stated, a rock is a priority. We've taken that term from Stephen Covey's 7 Habits. He talks about setting rocks as your biggest priorities to achieve in life. In EOS terminology, it's a 90-day priority. As an organization, you set goals for the year. Every quarter we get together, we set rocks. Why do we do that? Because people are attention deficit, we get caught up in the day-to-day business and we lose our focus. And so we force ourselves every 90 days to take a step outside the business, take a look at our vision, look at our goals, and set priorities for the next 90 days. We call them rocks. So who sets rocks? The answer to that question is everybody should set rocks. First of all, we start with the leadership team. The leadership team prioritizes what the 3 to 7 most important things to get done in the next 90 days are. We call those company rocks. From there, each of them will maybe pick up another individual rock or two. Those are secondary in priority to company rocks, but they're things they have capacity to do. Ideally, once you're fully implemented in EOS, that cascades down to the department level, and at the department level, departments set rocks and individuals set rocks for their specific job duties. One question I get a lot is, who should have a rock? And the answer from an EOS peer perspective is, everybody should have a rock. In a perfect world, everybody in your organization is crystal clear focused on the vision, and everybody has at least one rock that's designed to help achieve that vision. The reality of it is, a lot of jobs are very tactical, very focused on daily activities, and you as a leadership team are going to have to decide who is it appropriate to give rocks to and who isn't for the greater good of the organization so that we can execute our vision. Once you understand the concept of setting rocks, it sounds really simple, but it's much harder than it looks. First of all, when you set a rock, procrastination factor sets in. People are human beings. They'll set a rock. We say it's due 90 days from now. We will ignore that for the first 75 days and then we'll scramble like crazy to get done. So what we do in the EOS process is we ask everybody, once you set a rock, to go back and set a mini project plan or set up a milestone chart to say, okay, what's it really going to take to get this rock done and what are the milestones by when? And then in our weekly level 10 meeting process, we have a check-in process where everybody should report open and honest, each rock on track or off track. This builds an accountability and builds an awareness that, hey, we committed to doing this rock and we got to get it done. A lot of companies struggle setting rocks. And I see this every time I sit down with a client for the first time we set rocks. They'll set them too big, they will set them too vague, they'll pick the wrong rocks. It's a learning process. It takes practice. It's a muscle we're building in the EOS process. If you're struggling with rocks, I'd love to help you.